Hello, Sean Pickett here with Sales Integrity. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a simple concept that will allow you to quickly create your quarterly sales plan. Now, I say it's simple to understand, but not necessarily easy to execute. So you got to pay attention, take some notes here, and more importantly, you're going to have to focus and dedicate the time to really pull this off. But I'm at least going to provide you the blueprint on how to do so. Okay, so it's known as the 3x3x3 model. And what I mean by that is you're going to identify 3 strategies, and then you're going to execute 3 tactics within each strategy, and then you're going to track result metrics, 3 specific result metrics for each strategy. Let me break that down a little bit further. The strategies are really going to be 3 sales pipeline development campaigns. So these are going to be campaigns that you're going to execute as a sales professional to go out and generate leads and create your own opportunities that you're going to put in your sales pipeline. Okay, so that's the first thing, is you're going to identify 3 of those strategies. Some examples of that could be execute an outbound calling campaign. Another one could be execute a social selling campaign. Another one could be execute a strategic networking campaign. So I think as sales professionals, we've all kind of done some of these things, cold calling and going out and networking to build relationships and find leads that way, to the latest and greatest social selling techniques using LinkedIn and some of the other social technologies. So you're going to identify what are those sales pipeline development campaigns. Those are really your strategies. You're only going to pick 3, so not 4, not 2. You're going to pick 3 because you're going to stick with these for the next 3 months. That's why it's a quarterly sales plan. At the end of the 3 months, you're going to review the metrics that I'm going to talk about here in a second, and you're going to determine, was each campaign successful or not. If a campaign is not successful, you're going to remove it and add a new campaign, a new strategy, and then you'll move forward with a new 3 strategies, or maybe 2 are the same and 1 new one for the next quarter. So that's the first part of this 3x3x3 model. The next part are the tactics, and this is where the heavy lifting really comes in. There's 3 specific tactics. There's setup, execute, and track. Setup is the setup tasks that you're going to need to take to set up each campaign. So if it is a social selling campaign, you're going to identify target market client contacts. You're going to get them all set up and ready to send messages to them within LinkedIn for in-mails, or even in the Sales Navigator. You're going to identify, you're going to create your messaging for, before you start executing, reaching out to these individuals. So you're going to create some messaging for that. So there's a whole bunch of other tactics that go into setting up a campaign. I'll do another video on that and post that out as well. But in the meantime, just know that there's real time you got to spend to be able to set up a campaign. So you're going to set up a campaign, and once you set up a campaign, you're going to identify what are the blocks of time. How much time am I going to have to take for each one of these tactics? And then you're going to put those onto your calendar as blocks of time, and that's going to allow you to understand how much time am I going to have to invest to execute. And that's the next part of the tactics, is executing the campaign tactics. So you're going to go ahead and then just execute those as the blocks of time come up, and then you're going to want to track how you're doing for each one of those campaigns. And that leads me to the last component of the 3x3x3 model, which is results. You're going to track 3 specific result metrics. Activity metrics is number 1, opportunity metrics is number 2, and client metrics is number 3. And what I mean by that, activity metrics might be number of in-mails sent, number of cold calls made. If you're making cold calls or you track it, you should track voicemails and conversations as well, and so on and so forth. So the activity it's going to take to execute the campaign, you're going to want to track that activity so you can determine, is this successful or is it not successful, especially, is it a good use of my time or not? And then opportunity metrics. Obviously, you're executing all these campaigns to generate leads and create opportunities you're going to put in your sales pipeline. So you want to track how many opportunities were the result of each one of these campaigns. And then finally, client metrics are really closed business. So did it result in net new business, per campaign? You're going to want to track that as well. So that's it. There's the 3x3x3 model. I hope you found this to be useful. If you want to learn more about this model and receive a little bit of free coaching around it, I created a free 7-day video email course titled How to Master the Game of Complex Technical Selling. Just go to mastercomplexsales.com. Again, it's mastercomplexsales.com. I'll have that link below the video here. You'll just go ahead and sign up, first name, email address, and then for the next 7 days, you'll receive an email with a 15-minute video micro coaching session led by me. And I walk you through this model and then some. So it's 7 specific tactics you're going to learn, customize for what you're selling, and then you can immediately go apply it in the real world of selling. So hopefully I'll see you on the inside of that course. If not, I hope you found some value out of this video. I hope the 3x3x3 model will help you create more opportunities and help you achieve your sales and income goals. Thank you, and make it a great day.